Hello YouTube! Welcome back to another exciting Cooking with Denoy episode. This is my first real episode post my sister's passing. So it's a little bit of a somber moment for me. As many of you are aware, my sister just recently died very suddenly. She had been ill for a long time, but rapidly went downhill. From the time that they took her to the hospital to the time that she passed was 5 days. But she had been, not so healthy, not so well before that. I'm still kind of, I guess, numb, in shock a little bit, but accept what has happened and feel good about, how quickly it happened. But trying to get back into normal routines right now of making the videos, but I've also been busy running around trying to get the job. I had my interview yesterday, and did a follow-up call today, and they want me to come in again next week, Wednesday, to meet the other partner, the one who's financing everything. So if he likes me, then I think I'm good. We'll find out. I'll keep you guys posted. But if I do get that job, things will certainly turn around for me, and it may actually be my first step back to recovery. I need to add some more wood here because we're going to cook on the charcoal, but we want to have somewhat of a fire. I don't want to have no fire. So, but I don't want to have flames burning up the meat. Today's meal is actually a treat for myself. I decided to go ahead and try to make steak. Nothing too expensive, but some nice steak nonetheless. Hold on a minute here. I bought some chuck steak from Walmart on discount for $4.37, which I'm just going to toss here over the fire and then season with, of course, our soy sauce and the minced onion and the barilla. You'll notice I use the same ingredients for everything, but yet the food looks good and tastes great. So, why change if it works? I also have some pre-made rice that I made using the inverter cooking system on my drive over here to the compound. It is nearly nighttime, as you can see, and I am out here just cooking up the food, thinking of spending the night out here just to be alone and try to collect my thoughts and think about my sister. But anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and toss the meat on there and then start to season it. Maybe let the fire down just a little bit. Oh, I do kind of like the flame searing it a little, but not burning it. So we'll let it, we'll start to open up the packet and put the meat onto the steak, and it should cook right up. As you can see, I've got the steak here opened up, and seasoning it is just going to be a matter of pouring a little bit of sprinkling a little bit of our Kikkoman soy sauce on it. So I'm just simply going to just coat it a little bit. Now, I'm not going to do both sides. I'm just going to do this side because then we're going to put it right on there and then do the other side. So I've got our soy sauce on there. Then I'm going to pour some of this. It is minced onion, great value. And we'll go ahead and put that on there. And to complete the flavoring, we are going to add our Super Deluxe Barilla Complete. So, ooh, a little much there. It's okay. So we poured it all liberally on there. And now I am simply going to just take the meat, toss it right over the fire. Now some people say you shouldn't really cook with the flame like that because you're going to end up burning the meat. But this stuff burns down pretty fast. Maybe I'll let it burn just a little bit more. Or maybe I'll just go ahead and toss it on there. But I don't want the flame to totally burn out. It's because the charcoal here is made from the frond leaves. And they don't burn very long. They do burn very well, but they don't burn a long, long time. It's not like a hard wood. So I'm going to go ahead and toss this on there. Wow, listen to that sizzle. And I am going to pour some more of the soy sauce on this side. Just let it kind of soak in. I know normally you should let this stuff marinate like overnight or something, but I never do that. I just basically coat it, then sprinkle it on here. And I know the meat may be a little bit tough because of that. That's okay. I like meat tough. Or tough meat. So once again, we're just going to coat this side also. And that's pretty much it. Not much to it. We're going to let the steak cook up and flip it over. And once it's done, or maybe even before it's done, I might go ahead and do the potatoes. I think I'm going to put some potatoes up there too. And to season, I mean not potatoes, onions. To season these onions, I'm simply going to pour some Badia right on it. And I'm just going to put it over the flame here and let it cook up. So let me move the steak a little. Looks like the fire is dying down, so I may want to add some more heat. Add some more sticks there to keep the fire going. Or else it'll burn out. And then, yeah, sorry, it burnt out. So it's kind of just cooking over charcoal right now, which I was trying to avoid. But we'll throw in some more, listen to that. Listen to that sizzle. Isn't that just music to your ears? I am going to put the onions right here on this side here. And then we'll toss in some more paper to get the fire back up. I've simply tossed some Badia right on the onions. And just letting it cook right over the fire right now. And I'm going to add some more paper and tinder to get the fire back up. Because otherwise it will probably start to burn down and burn out. You can see the red lit embers down there. So it is on. I mean, it's still cooking. Just slowly cooking. But I'm going to put some put some wood in there to make the fire. Because I want it to cook a little bit fast. Alright. I've got the fire going. So it's searing the edges. Got some more pieces ready here I'm breaking up to put in there to make more fuel. You don't want it too hot. Might have got a little bit too much. Got the paper towels in there. So at this point, it is kind of searing it. Oh crap! Looks like our steak is a road steak. Yeah. I don't kill any bacteria here, right? We're like just spilling stuff all over the pavement here. That's great. So, I'm going to go ahead and let it cook up some more. I want a wildfire here. It's another good reason for cooking it over a paved area. Here I am just letting the meat cook up. I think I used a little bit too much wood, too much fuel. So it's actually back on fire. Just you have to let it die down a little bit. Because this is kind of searing everything. Which may be good, which may be bad. I'm going to take the meat off before it burns it. I have removed the steak off the grill for a moment. Just to wait for the flames to die down a little bit before I put it back on there. But it does now have the nice off the road, off the pavement taste, or it will. So we'll see what happens. Now I am putting it on there to kill any bacteria that might have got on it. I'm not really worried about that. This is the potato is cooking right up. Like burning on the outside. I'll let this die down a little bit, and then I'll put the steak back on it. Steak looks like it's kind of cooked. I might do a slice it down, but it's not burnt. I'm gonna wait a little bit, then we'll put it back on there. Just let it get flame seared, but not burnt. So, all right, it is looking really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it back on. This is our steak being put back onto the fire. A lot of potatoes are still cooking up. Listen to that sizzle. Doesn't that look good? Alright. We'll let it cook for a little bit and then flip it over and cut it open to see if it's really actually cooked. I have sliced open the steak, cleaned up the plate here to take it off. And it is actually probably pretty much done. It's not red anymore inside. I know a lot of people like red steak. Me, I like things kind of well done, so I'm going to flip it over for a few more minutes. By cutting strips along the meat, it's going to allow the heat from the fire to come up and cook it better. You can hear the airplane overhead here, because we are indeed at the compound. And there's the airplane right there. A little tiny dot on your screen. But I'm going to let the steak cook for probably just a few more minutes. And get my rice ready, and then have my serving. Stay tuned. Here then is my steak all sliced up and ready to serve. I've got the other one just sitting there warming up on the grill, drying out some more. I might remove it though, I don't want it too dry, too cooked. It is cooked well done, like I like it, to make sure any bacteria or anything is dead. Which is probably one of the reasons you don't see me getting sick very often. I generally make sure all my food's thoroughly cooked. So you can see the meat is indeed cooked all through. And let's go ahead and try a taste test here. It actually cut pretty easily, so I'm wondering if it's going to be hard or rubbery, or if it's going to be soft. It's actually quite good. A little bit on the rubbery side. Chewy. But good. And of course we got our onion here. Try to get our onion out. The onion could probably go back on there again. It's not soft enough. It's still kind of hard a little bit. So I may toss it, may flip it over and toss it on there. But basically I can eat the onion with the rice and the steak. Just to give it a little bit more flavor. That is good. I'm going to flip the onion over. Let it cook a little bit better. No, it'll be a little bit softer. Also flip this meat. I'll be pulling this off because this is enough for a second meal. I'd say this is a really good dinner. I really enjoyed this dinner, and actually will enjoy the rest of it here in just a moment. I just wanted to thank you all for your kind words over the last couple days, basically this week when all this stuff started with my sister. I do appreciate all of you with your kind words and thoughts and prayers being sent this way. It really touched my heart, and wanted to let you know that I appreciate it. Thank you all for thinking of me and caring, and for sending me your love and your kind thoughts. I'm going to go ahead and enjoy the rest of this dinner and figure out where I'm going to park, thinking that I might just stay over here at the spot instead of heading out deep into the woods, because I might decide to leave in the middle of the night. This is an easy way out, you know, it's like right to the main open area, and then you just head out instead of being in the labyrinth area where Camp Freedom 2 is. Since there really is no more camp there, there's no point in going back there. So, until next time, everyone, I want to wish you all a safe day. I hope if you're up north, it's starting to warm up. Florida is warming up quite a bit. So, it's hard to believe that, you know, you guys were freezing up there when we're hitting the, I think we hit the 80s or 90s down here. So, tonight, I think it's going to cool down a little bit, because I can feel it kind of cooling down already. And being out here in this area, surrounded by all this brush and stuff, I think it's a lot cooler than being in the city, probably by about 5 to 10 degrees. And the only issue will be mosquitoes, but my vehicle has mosquito netting on the rear windows. I'm not going to open the front windows today while I sleep, because mosquitoes could come in. So until next time, everyone, take care. God bless you all. Thank you again for your kind words and thoughts. They do mean a lot to me and are helping me in this really sad time for me and my family. So God bless you all. Bye-bye now.